Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our Might and Magic VII completionist run. Now I'm doing something that I haven't had to do in this series so far, which is I've already made one attempt at doing this episode. I have this save file outside the Walls of Mist, but I'm instead loading my old save again and I'm redoing the entire episode. Why? It's because the Walls of Mist are the... So, a couple episodes ago I said Watchtower 6 was a bad dungeon, and I titled the episode The Worst Dungeon in the World. I guess I'm gonna have to come up with some superlative that is even worse than the word worst for this dungeon, because it is the most... It's just an actual crime against humanity. It's such a bad dungeon. It has this annoying gimmick where it'll reset if you kill a single thing, and it's got really annoying enemies that will dispel your spells, your wizard eye spells, your torchlight spells, and just do a lot of irritating damage when all you want to do is get through this annoying thing. But supposedly, I don't know if this works. We'll find out. Supposedly, if you use the Invisibility Spell, you can get through it. So let's see if that works. So we're here now in the Tularian Forest because I'm told that the master level guild for air magic is somewhere in this town. So let's try and remember where it is. I think the guilds were on some houses by the hillside, or am I thinking of the wrong thing? Or what's I thinking about Avlee? Oh no, I think this might be them. No, this is definitely not the guilds. These are just random homes. Okay, so the guilds are probably somewhere in the main town. Let's try and find them. Let's not try and waste time. Okay, I think these are the guilds. So this is the Air Guild. Let's save outside, just in case we don't get what we want. Overwriting my old save.
Welcome to the Air Guild.
We need invisibility. That's the one and only thing we need. While we're here, do you have air resistance? You don't?
Welcome to the Air Guild.
Do you have sparks? You don't.
Welcome to the Air Guild.
Alright.
This should be useful. This should be useful. This should be useful.
Alright. How much mana does invisibility cost? 15. The duration is not very long, but if it works, that's a big if. If it works, then we'll at least be able to do that quest. I'll buy a couple spells while we're here. Now you already know that, so we'll sell that.
This should be useful.
Oh, gonna be selling that as well. You already know haste, so a bunch of things to sell.
Welcome to the Fire Guild.
Let me just see. Fire Aura? Is that something you don't know? Oh, you already know that. Okay. So wasted a bunch of money, but we can just get that money back whenever we whenever we get our
Welcome to the Earth Guild.
chance to sell them at a magic shop. Stone flesh, stone skin, earth resistance, stun, slow, and that's fine. All right.
This should be useful. This should be useful. This should be useful. This should be useful. This should be useful.
All right. Now let's not forget that the main reason we even came here was to get the invisibility spell, just so we could get this really annoying quest done. So let's, without further ado, see if this actually works. I mean, you guys should be thankful that you're not having to sit through my first attempt doing this dungeon. And this is the first time that I've ever done this, where I've recorded an episode where a dungeon was so bad that it reduced me, like, it completely took away my ability to, number one, enjoy the game, and number one, do any intelligent commentary. And for the first time in this entire Let's Play series, I actually swore during that attempt. You won't get to see it, of course, because I'm...
Let's go.
Okay, this isn't working, because if we cast Torchlight, it'll undo our invisibility. Okay. So we need to do it outside. And even though there are no hostiles outside, it gets rid of our invisibility anyway. Whatever. I don't even care. Alright, now let's cast invisibility again. Let's save again. And now let's go inside this awful dungeon. So the way it works...
What's that smell?
The way it works is each of these are teleporters which will take you to 3 areas. Each of those 3 areas will, somewhere in them, have a key. Each of those keys are going to be used to open up these locks, which will then open up a thing behind those locks. Let's start with this one, which is the most annoying one, because it has like a really pointless element of RNG to it, where to the left and to the right... Excuse me, are you serious right now? You actually serious? Are you actually serious? Okay. I was gonna say to the left and to the... Okay, let's save it. At least we have a safe spot to cast invisibility. There are these levers, but there's some random combination of button presses that opens them, and apparently it's different every time. Alright, so all 3 pushed doesn't work. All 3 open doesn't work. 1 pushed. All the combinations where there's only 1 pushed don't work. 2 pushed. Apparently no combination is gonna work on that one. That's lovely. Good job. Good job. Alright, so let's renew our invisibility in this corner. What an awful gimmick for a dungeon. It's like one of those levers is gonna cause the floor to open. but you don't even need both of them, like you only need one of them. Which one you need is random, and which combination of things opens it is also random. Okay, so this one opened with that combination, okay. And now, down here, there will be something that's opened in the floor, which will have our first key.
It's disarmed.
Alright, west pillar key taken. Let's go back to the middle. This teleporter will take us back to this main area. And before I do anything, I'm gonna see if, you know, as long as you've got the yellow indicator, you just cannot cast invisibility. I'm gonna try doing this without leaving, just so that things don't glitch out. Because the first time I did it, I'm pretty sure the game should have allowed me to complete the area, but it didn't, because I guess it sucks.
Disarmed.
Alright, second one has been taken, so now there's this really annoying thing where we've got to walk up this spiral, or I guess, does this take us back? No, that's just got a bit of pointless treasure in it, and our invisibility is gonna run out. So I guess the pipe dream of I'll do it without leaving isn't really gonna work. So we'll go outside, we'll cast invisibility again. And supposedly it doesn't break this dungeon if you leave and come back having already gotten the keys. So let's make sure the keys are in the same person's inventory. And let's put them in Roderick's, because you are not holding anything else that will really distract us. You've just got a bunch of horseshoes. Okay. Now there's one last key in this spot with another weird little gimmick. You walk in the center, and then this elevator takes you down. I guess while we've got a green indicator here, we'll cast invisibility again, and we'll even save. I really hope it hasn't messed anything up, the fact that I left that one time to renew my invisibility. But yeah. Now, having done all of that, we come to the first, like, semi-interesting puzzle where we hit these switches, which there's nothing there, which causes... Are you actually... I didn't even attack an enemy. I guess they must have... I guess you're not even allowed to go close to enemies. Let's confirm that right now. If we bump into an enemy, does that void our invisibility? The answer is yes. As if there was a need for a way to make this more annoying. Anyway, let's just try and not do that, but the problem is when enemies are flying above you, sometimes you can't even tell what their hitbox... You can't tell accurately what their hitbox is gonna be, and you'll count as having quote-unquote bumped into them despite not having been anywhere near them. Okay. So this is the only marginally interesting puzzle in this entire thing, is that these things fill with water, so logically that must mean something else that had water, has now been drained, and that's this area. If we jump down in here, there's a chest.
It's disarmed.
With another key. That's great. We were giving the keys to Roderick. It's wonderful. Let's try and make our way back. First of all, to a safe space to cast our invisibility again, and then second of all, to try and just solve this dungeon once and for all. Alright. We are running dangerously low on the invisibility duration. And I think the smart thing would be to leave and cast it again. Alright, now we go back inside.
Let's go.
Okay, back inside. Excuse me? Excuse me? Do you have to do them in some weird order? Is that what's going on? You have the key, right? Yeah, the central pillar key. Okay. So now we've gone through that. And I don't know if we'll be able to come inside this room again, so let's just drink all these barrels. Who has the lowest intellect? You do, so you can take it. It's probably useless to you, but for me, I'm allocating these stats less for their utility in giving spell points and more for being able to beat those pedestal challenges. So who has the lowest endurance? You do. Who has the lowest might? You do. And who has the lowest might? Still you. Who has the lowest personality? That would be you. And finally, endurance was you as well. I think we've gotten all of them.
It's disarmed.
Literally nothing inside that chest.
Now is an excellent time to leave.
Okay. Think we've finished this quest. So let me go back. Let me go back. Oh my god, get the hell out of my way. Let me go back to the person in here in Castle Lambent. I've forgotten his name. It was Magnus, right? Gavin Magnus? Something like that. He was in... Go get the hell out. Okay, that's a place where we can't go. Alright, he was here, right? Yeah, past this weird thing that looked like a secret door. Alright. Let's save here just in case somehow we ruined it and need to do it again. Hey, look! We passed the test! And now I think some more quests have opened up to us. So there were houses. I think When we went to them previously, they were called hostels and they were empty. Now they'll have people inside. And we'll take a look at them eventually, but before we do that, there's one important piece of unfinished business. And you've probably guessed what it is. We are going to go straight back to the Halls of Mist, and we are going to murder everything inside. Because now that we no longer have this quest to do, let's just confirm to ourselves that the quest is done. Now that we no longer have that quest to do, we, oh, by the way, as part of our reward, we were given membership into the Light Guild. So that's nice. And we'll be buying some light magic spells. Maybe in the next episode or in the episode after that, we'll see. But yeah, we are gonna... Oh, come on, man, out of my way. Actually, no, we were going the wrong way anyway. We needed to go a little bit farther south. Come on. Oh my god. Gonna go straight back into the Halls of Mist. We're gonna kill everything now that we are no longer required to do the entire thing in essentially pacifist mode. I'm gonna cast some spells. It's a futile endeavor, and when we go inside, very quickly you will see why it's pointless to even have these spells cast. But for now, let me cast them, and I'll save in a different slot. And let me go inside, and hey look, a bunch of enemies. See, because there are really annoying enemies in here that dispel all of the status effects you have on. Okay, some annoying garbage is going on. Okay. So...
It doesn't even hurt.
Okay, clearly this isn't working because this is a large open area with no spots. No spots to protect. Oh my god, no spots to protect yourself against the garbage that these guys are throwing. They've already taken down our healer. How to even do this? I'm gonna try something which is probably not gonna work. I cast Invisibility.
Ew. What's that smell?
I'm gonna go to the left. I'm gonna clear out this entire place first. That way this... That way at least this part of the map will be safe. Some...
But I need it fixed.
Who is doing this spell dispelling garbage? It must be these guys. Alright.
What a scratch.
Alright. Oh my god, come on. Come on, come on.
Yes.
Okay. This guy is near death. We'll take him down. Alright. Casting our spells again. And we are just on a mission. And that mission is simply to kill everything. Alright, let's get some more healing. Alright, alright. Or was it this enemy type that was dispelling? Okay. High level elemental is gonna have some really annoying spells like that one. And not even having the decency to leave a body behind for us to loot. But we're not here for the money, we're just here for revenge. We're just here to kill. That's about it.
Ah, what a scratch.
Alright, let's not walk over these sparks.
What a scratch.
Okay, that's good. And that's good. Alright, now this means we've got a safe spot where we can go to rest. Although... I was gonna say, it looks like we don't have that much food, so perhaps I should have bought some food. I wanna check something. Do we have mana regeneration? No, we don't. So you don't have anything that's bringing your mana back. Empty potion bottle.
I did it again! How come no one told me about that?
Okay, I was... And if we drink this, the potion bottle vanishes, right? Yes, it does. So that's not a good thing. So we don't have that many ways to get our selves refreshed if we get into trouble. And what's...
Let's leave it behind.
Ooh, decent boots. At least we get something out of it. Alright. Now, this is gonna be the hard part. Dealing with the central room. I have to say, there's a part of me that feels like I should just give up on killing things in this dungeon. But part of me really, really, really wants to kill things in this dungeon. Let's actually cast Invisibility. And let's take a look around. Let's do it like this.
It doesn't even hurt.
Okay, we killed one thing. Now let's run back to our safe place, and now let's cast some healing. Because our spells are going to be dispelled, it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to cast the expensive buffs like heroism and so on. I think if we're economical with our healing, we should be able to whittle down the enemies in that central area, followed by...
Ow!
Oh no, we really needed Wizard Eye to at least tell us which direction to go in. Alright, so if we go straight through... Oh. It was a bit too premature. If we run in this direction and try and... Oh my god. I hate how they focus down here, guys. But, okay, looks like we might be able to... Oh, at some point I hit caps lock, which meant that I went into walk mode instead of running, which wasn't good. But we killed another thing. That's the important thing. As long as we're always killing something per trip to the center, we're coming out ahead. We've got 3 different instances where we can rest inside. Let's not waste them. Let's use our heals strategically. Alright. Alright. And of course our spells have been dispelled again, because that's the kind of garbage that this dungeon will do to you. Alright. Let's now go back. Oh, look at how many enemies there are inside here. Let's try and take down this Archmage. Is it going to be worth it? Oh, we're not close enough to go into melee combat. Come on. And all these area of effect spells are not helping. All right, let's try this again. Maybe we're gonna have to do another couple of heals. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Because this is gonna be such a slow and tedious process, I'm going to cut away to the point where either I have killed everything in this central room, or where I've decided to give up on this dungeon. One or the other will have happened by the time I rejoin you in this video. So, alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I think I'm at the last group of enemies. Might take a few more trips. What do I mean by trips? Well, by trips I mean teleporting in here, killing 1 or 2 enemies, then teleporting back to this spot, and then healing. I haven't had to rest yet, which is definitely good. How long has this taken? Honestly, I don't even know. Let's say half an hour. However long it's taken, it's longer than any sane person should spend in this dungeon. And annoyingly, one of my people is now asleep, and she is the one with the awaken spell, so I can't even wake her up. Fortunately, while being asleep, she still gets experience. It looks like she has less experience than the others, but that's only because she's not fully promoted yet. So she is 4,000 experience behind due to that. But other than that, she's fine. Oh, this Archmage. Oh, okay, he hit her, which is good. So let's actually save in case she gets put to sleep again. Archmage is down. And what's left here? More of these exploding guys. Okay, the central area is now fully clear. Wow. What an unprecedented waste of time, but nonetheless, why do you have spell points? Oh, I guess because you're fully promoted, now you can learn some magic. Well, we won't worry about that just yet. We don't really care too much. We'll loot corpses, although I think it's because we are in a special dungeon that the enemies aren't giving us any loot by default. Except for that one guy who give us an item. So I guess they don't give us gold, but they have a chance of maybe giving us an item. Which I guess, you know what, that's fine. That's fine. So we've cleared this area, we've cleared the middle, sorry, we've cleared the left. Now let's go inside the middle and see what garbage is going on there. Alright, it doesn't look like there are that many enemies. Oh my god. Trying to get my shots off.
But I need it fixed.
Alright. You are down, and okay, you guys are being a royal pain. Let's take you down. We're gonna have to get you in melee combat is the way to fight these guys. But there we go. Got some good damage and took you down. Brilliant. And what's going on with you?
It doesn't even
Too far away.
What a scratch.
You're too far away for us to get into melee. I guess we're just gonna have to shoot you down. It's gonna be slow and painful, but hopefully it's more painful for you than it is for us. Alright, let's save again, just in case she knocks somebody out at an inconvenient time. There we go. We could rest if we wanted to. And honestly, might not be a bad idea. But I do want to use up more of my mana if I can, because I suspect that if I go outside and come back in, then it won't retain the progress that we made killing enemies. Alright. Okay, so those guys are responsible for getting rid of our spells. These enemies. Excuse me?
But I need it
doesn't even
fixed.
hurt.
Where did this guy come from? Greater Light Elemental. Okay. Have you broken her thing? Can you repair her thing?
I've repaired it.
That's good. You haven't lost any experience. Have you? No, looks like you're fine. So let's heal you up a little bit. And let's try that again. We've got to take out that Greater Elemental, who is going to be a huge thorn in our side.
What a scratch.
But I need it
I
fixed.
thought we might be able to glitch him behind that corner, but
I have no idea.
That's it?
yeah, we'll pick that up. I thought we might be able to glitch him behind that corner, but no such luck. Give more speed. Personality I would have given to someone else, but I thought that was purple for some reason. I guess I'm just losing my mind. Alright. Intellect goes to you. Sure.
I have no idea.
Let's leave it behind.
Cloak, you can sell that too. And we may as well use up all our mana before we rest. I think the hard part is over. That central area, nothing in the rest of this area. We've been through it, right? Nothing in the rest of it is going to be as densely packed with enemies as that central spot. And moreover, there are going to be ways for us to defend ourselves against enemy attacks. There's nothing we can do against exploding enemies. I think they're just scripted to do damage to you if they're within a certain distance. But for other enemies, shooting at us. Ooh, 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 almost took down Alexis. Let's stop that from happening, and we're very close to our first resting for
I have no idea.
That's
this
it.
area. Sure, I'll pick that up too. This red barrel can go to... Yeah, you can have that one as well.
I have no idea.
That's it.
Not interested in that. You can have more might. What does this do? It activated something. I couldn't see what. What I do know is there are enemies in this side as well. Alright. Oh, there are too many of these. There are too many of these. When they start exploding, they're gonna do a ton of damage. Okay,
But I
yeah.
need it fixed.
Let's get some distance. And the most obnoxious thing about this dungeon is the fact that there are enemies that keep dispelling our spells, which means they're always dispelling our wizard eye. Like, why would you have... First of all, like, why even have enemies that can do that? All it does, it doesn't add any challenge to the game. It just makes the game more annoying for no real benefit. Okay, easy, easy. Let's not take a bunch of damage if we don't need to. Alright, I think we might have killed one of them. I think we might have killed another one of them.
But I need it fixed.
Ah, what a scratch.
Oh no, you went down. That's not good, because you are our main tank. Alright, let's... gather ourselves again. Okay.
But I need it fixed.
Alright, another one has gone down. After this, I think we're gonna rest.
What a scratch.
And I think we've just got a couple sorcerers left.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Green barrel. Probably gonna go to you as well. Yeah. We got some gold, that's nice. And a yellow barrel. Accuracy. Gonna go to you. Alright, let's save. Let's rest. And let's try and see what exactly that's opening. Oh, is it opening these things? Oh, I think that's probably what it's doing.
Let's leave it behind.
It's opening stuff with treasure in it. Okay, so that's good.
Beats the heck out of me. Let's leave it behind. That's it.
You know what? You can hold this stuff. Anything 250 and above, I said I would take. Which seems fine. And then there must be another one. Or no. So... I think this was probably already open. But then... What are these things doing? So this thing up here, there were a couple things lying on the ground. Let's look at those. Piles of gold. That was worth looking at.
Ah, what a scratch.
But I need it fixed.
Did I do that?
Okay, so... I was gonna say we already looked at that chest, but because we left, that chest has reset. Okay. And we took a bunch of damage for no reason. Alright, who's coming down here? Sorcerer is now a dead sorcerer. Okay. Oh, no, don't want to get stuck taking shots from these enemies. Alright. Let's see if we can find a good way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast regeneration on my guys. I think that might be... It costs mana, but I also think it... Yes, look at how quickly he's getting health back. Costs mana, but I think it's also going to be a more efficient way over the long term to keep getting health back rather than spending money healing. And it lasts for a long amount of time too. 9 hours is a pretty decent duration. 10 hours actually. Pretty decent duration. Okay, we're gonna fight them like this. Get a bit closer so we can do melee damage. And we've cheesed these guys. And I don't think we're even taking explosion damage, because I think the wall is... Well, I was gonna say I think the wall is blocking it, but maybe we are taking the damage. Yeah, no, we are taking explosion damage. I guess there's no way to avoid it, apart from just being really far away. Okay, whoa, let's turn around again. And we'll cast some healing, but hopefully we won't have to cast as much of it. Oh no, he's... Oh, I was gonna say he's gotten rid of our regeneration. Yeah, okay. So that's why we shouldn't be casting regeneration. It's because these guys will annoyingly... I should have realized this. These guys will annoyingly dispel it off of us. And ultimately it'll be a waste of mana rather than saving mana like I envisioned. So green barrel goes to... I guess it could go to either of you. I'll give it to her because she's got less health to start out with. And purple barrel, yes, speed will go to you because you are very slow. What is this doing? What is that thing doing? No, I'm actually gonna look this up. I'm gonna see if the walkthroughs have anything to say about it. It is really, like, you don't need to interact with those things to win, quote-unquote, this dungeon, to complete this quest. But let's see. Okay. So I mean, they're marked here as buttons, but then it doesn't actually say what they do. Now, I clicked on them once. If I click on it again, what is that doing? Oh, is it raising and lowering this thing? Hang on. Is that... Is that what... Like, if that's what... And then this is the most pointless thing ever. I guess it's a way to get this thing back down if you've sent it up and then you want it back down for some reason, but I don't know. I am quite underwhelmed. Not that I was expecting much from this awful dungeon, but you know what? Would have been nice to have some sort of consolation. Alright, now just one last area. A big area, but I don't think it had that many enemies in it. So let's cast our spells again. And let's just go for it. But yeah, looks like we've got some air elementals. But not that many. You stunned that dude. And this guy could launch some high damage attacks at us, so let's try and kill him quickly. Air elemental has gone down. Right. Let's go counterclockwise. Okay. I think we can go all the way around this central building. Looks like it. And so then we can just kill things around it. That makes things a little bit convenient for us. Yep, that was one of those high damage attacks I was talking about. Really, I think he was casting sparks or something. So it was a shotgun blast of a bunch of low damage things, but it adds up to high damage if you just take all of them in the face at once. Alright, I think we're getting close to being done with this area. Okay.
Ah, what a scratch.
Okay. Now we have a green indicator, which is nice. So we just go into the center and we go down again. Come on. And while we're going down, we'll cast a couple heals here and there. But I think in this last area shouldn't be that many enemies, and there should also be spots where we can hide from them. We've got a bunch of mages, which are gonna be annoying. Sorcerer has gone down.
Ow!
Wizard has gone down. Okay, come on. Excuse me, where are you
But I need
guys?
it fixed. It doesn't even hurt.
I was hoping that thing would stay behind that.
But I need it
Oh
fixed.
my god. Oh. This is not how I envisioned things would go. Let's try and get a bit of a breather behind this this wall, this pillar, whatever this is. All right.
It's just a cut.
What a scratch.
All right.
But I need it fixed.
More explosion splash damage. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, something's getting close to us. Yeah, dogfighting these guys is gonna be pretty pointless. So let's just get close to them and
Ow! But I need
let's
it
get
fixed.
close to them and bite the bullet. Alright, we need to get some more healing. And now tell us where this guy is. Is he close to us? He is kind of close. So let's try and rush him down. Okay, I think I backed off at just the right moment to kill him without taking the explosion splash damage, which helps us out quite a bit. Or at least it saves us a bit of time doing this healing, because we haven't lost as much health. Okay. Okay. Alright, come on. And now we're all green again. Alright. Now what are you? Oh, you've got another one of these guys with you. I thought... I mean, I should have realized by now, but I still thought the wall would protect us, but the walls, as we know, they don't protect you from explosion damage. The only way to save yourself from that is to be far enough away, like we were that time.
But I need it. Ew.
Okay, this is a... Let's see... Let's make sure we move away.
Does it even hurt?
I was gonna say, let's make sure we move away when he's at low health. Obviously that doesn't work if you kill him in a single hit. Alright, let's try and get some... Okay, come on. There we go. Perfect. Now, where are there enemies remaining? In this area, okay. And probably in other parts of that area too. Excuse me, why'd you... Oh, you are at very low health, Zoltan. So let's heal you up. Okay. Are these the last enemies? Is this it? No, surely there are going to be a couple more in those little rooms. Ooh, no, it's green. This might be it. No, of course it isn't it. Of course there are going to be more, because it's just turned yellow again. Alright. We can rest twice more, but I don't think we're going to have to rest a single more time. I think we're going to be fine. Okay, come on. Alright. Now, where are there enemies remaining and how many of them are there? There's one. You? Are you the last enemy? Did you do that damage to us or... what? Okay. Let's try this again. Because this might be the last enemy, let's cast Less and Heroism to try and take this tough enemy, almost like a boss battle. This tough enemy down before it takes one of our guys down. There we go. Oh, still not green. Okay. I see there are enemies in there, in this last final spot. Come on.
What a scratch.
There we go. Surely we are almost done. Okay, now we need to solve this puzzle again. And there was this thing which is behind a secret door, but doesn't seem to have anything inside it. So let's do this puzzle again. And hopefully we will be done with this place. you are down. And you are...
Ah, what a scratch.
But I need it fixed.
Did I do that?
I thought I had the right person selected to disarm that trap, but I guess I hit 3 instead of 2.
It doesn't even hurt.
There we go, we've got our green light. And you know what? I think we can call this area clear because it's actually not that big. There aren't, aside from this big area we're in right now, there aren't that many places where enemies could be hiding in corners. So once we get outside here, we'll do a quick lap around the corners of this big area, and if the indicator doesn't change in color, then I think we can call it good. Let's just quickly walk around. While we walk, I'll give my closing thoughts on this dungeon. It's just... it wasn't good. The only thing that... like, the only part of it that wasn't complete garbage was that water puzzle. It kind of made you think about things. But the fact that you can't do it at all unless you have invisibility on, it's just not... I don't like that gimmick. I mean, we were able to kill everything, that was not a problem, but you can't walk around and concentrate on doing puzzles and walking from point A to point B with all of these enemies shooting you and you not being able to shoot back. Because when I tried doing that, they were just taking my party down very quickly, especially in that central room, which is where you have to put the keys into the pillars. And there's very specific points where you have to click, so sometimes you're standing in front of a pillar for like, I don't know, like 5-10 seconds before it registers what you're trying to do. And the room, like this central room, it's just full of enemies. And they all have ranged attacks. Some of them have area of effect attacks that hit your entire party. And some of them are high-level enemies. So yeah, it's just not a fun time. When I was... during my first attempt, where I got all 3 keys and tried to put all of them in, and for some reason I did something that caused the dungeon to reset after I put my second key in. Despite the fact that I never hit any enemies, but something caused the dungeon to reset, and I had already saved, and I was looking up how to fix it, and I saw lots of comments from people having similar problems, saying that they just skip their dungeons in their playthroughs of this game. And I do not blame them. I wouldn't blame you if you used a save game editor to just complete the quest without having to go through this dungeon. Because man, it is just a bunch of garbage with very few redeeming qualities. But anyway, the one good thing about this is that it should give us access to the Guild of Illumination, which might be this place? No, which might be... okay, I'm gonna... obviously, like, I should know by now that I don't know where anything is. So, let's just, instead of embarrassing myself, let me just look up where the guild is. In Bracada. The Bracada Desert, to be more precise, is the name of the location. Guild of Illumination is to the west, so pretty far from where I was. I think that should be the Light Magic Guild. Familiar place is... well, we'll go there and buy some food.
Come on in. Hope you like it.
And now we're just searching for the guild again. Is this it? It is it. Alright. So let's save.
Welcome. to the Guild of the Light.
First of all, a Day of the Gods, Prismatic Light. Did we already have Day of the Gods? We had Day of Protection. I don't know if this is a light magic or a dark magic spell. But you know what, let's load, because I don't know if
Welcome to the Guild of the Light.
the Day of the Gods, summon elemental. Light Bolt. Dispel magic, destroy undead.
You're going to have to get rid of something.
Alright.
Oh, rats! I can't learn this.
Hang on. You just learned light magic though. Oh, I guess you can only learn what?
That is going to be
This?
useful.
And that and this.
I learned it.
And I'll keep that over there. Keep this over here. And these we were just selling. Okay. Alright. Let's do one final thing. I was gonna teleport to Celeste, but there's no point being lazy. Let's just go the proper... Oh my god. The proper... Oh my god. The proper way. I don't know why it was glitching out like that. And let's sell some stuff to create some space in our... Ooh, nearly fell down. Some space in our inventory. Okay.
Fine armor for sale.
Okay, selling that as well.
I hope I have been of service.
It's nice having
You're going to have to get rid of something first.
Grandmaster Merchant.
Fine armor for sale.
Really boosts the money you get.
I hope.
Helped by the fact that the money from selling items isn't
Fine armor for sale.
taxed or
I hope I have been of service.
like their wages don't come out of that money. It just comes out of the money that I think from quest rewards and also from money that you find in chests and so on. Alright. I think that's going to be enough for this episode. It's been long enough. And... I'm sorry, I've even forgotten the things that I say to close episodes. That's how much of my energy was sapped by that first failed attempt in the Walls of Mist. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope my hatred towards the Walls of Mist didn't detract from your entertainment, and I hope you at least saw the things I did to beat the dungeon the first time, even if you didn't necessarily care about me coming back to kill all the enemies. So yeah, I hope you got something out of it. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll join me in the next episode, where I think we are... It's a bit early, we don't have our second promotion for Alexis, but I think I just want to do it. Next episode, calling it right now, we are going to go to the Titans Stronghold, and we are going to be in a world of pain, but I'm actually looking forward to that, because it's one of my favorite dungeons in this game. And I hope you'll join me for that one. And until then, take care.